when you whisper through the tunnels of the dragon. The ability to manifest light is a massive time lapse of magic, only visible through the eyes of the planet. When you whisper through the tunnels of the dragon, the ability to manifest light is a massive time lapse of magic, only visible through the eyes of the planet. In the beginning I blasted from particles of nothingness. In the abyss I uncovered the metropolis. I am the potential life-traveling phenomenon. Si-Klon, the black hole in the oblivion. I then disappear through another cosmic portal, obliterating atoms like theories of Aristotle, developing a new body to dwell in the secular tunnels of insomnia, celestial cornucopia, the Einstein relative law, the mathematical construct of the galaxy of Andromeda. Calculate the distance of relative existence, bending the mechanics of a trillion and million physical but possible transfers of probes, vanishing from thin air to quantum foam. It seems like the theory of the grandfather paradox, only is the opposite inside Pandora's box. When you whisper through the tunnels of the dragon, the ability to manifest light is a massive time lapse of magic, only visible through the eyes of the planet. When you whisper through the tunnels of the dragon, the ability to manifest light is a massive time lapse of magic, only visible through the eyes of the planet. Step upon the great source opposite direction, contemplating suicide with subatomic molecules, astronomic vortex, cause my doorsteps within oracles of my innermost conflicts. Unlock the tablets that reside in the birth of a supermassive life-building attraction, where energy is formed and then extracted into flashes that form into psychedelic affections, overlapping through the warp side, the transfer of data through the inside. Now let's begin the spell as I propel through a cyber geyser to bring up the magma from the bottom of the core. Therefore the lords of Xibalba can rise from the coma, teleport from the underworld above Bermuda, wrestling a puma while dancing with the cobra. When you whisper through the tunnels of the dragon, the ability to manifest light is a massive time lapse of magic, only visible through the eyes of the planet. When you whisper through the tunnels of the dragon, the ability to manifest light is a massive time lapse of magic, only visible through the eyes of the planet.
And man said, "Let there be light." And he was blessed by light, heat, magnetism, gravity, and all the energies of the universe.
I'm a shining star, beam my life from out far. Hazardous man, the last dragon.
The rebel and grim provides a spark to light the day, to light the day, and divide the dark.
I cause an earthquake with massive explosives. Feel the wrath of the serpents as they enter through a nuclear blast of a furnace. Are you nervous? Face the verdict so you can escape the magnum opus. You can never see the bottom of the ocean if you don't try to focus. But know this, the lords of the underworld encompass the wrath of the solar plasma. 380 megatons of power, now we're starting to devour every second of the hour. If you don't fear the voice of the lunar plexus, in the blink of an eye they will grab you with their paws and then strike you with their claws. Second to fourth, you gotta understand the method of an atom smashing with another to fuse and become an electrical union, which is flung together into one immense measure known as the helium bomb. With radiometric dating I am investigating heavy rock sediments that are presently containing particles of uranium like stones from the Sumerian ancient civilization. All evidence lies in the telescope's eyes. To find evidence for the Big Bang you gotta realize and become familiar with the elements inside the earth before the sky was a circular design. Complex heavy elements are created when the supernova's faded on the side of the annihilated. Investigated, it can never be debated. Call it a helical space or a flux of ropes as it starts to slow down, it sharpens its slopes. This is the source of a 4 billion year old biological secret that soars in the night skies from Mesoamerica to the deserts of Egypt. Even if it's unbelievable, the wrist when he announced that the earth wasn't just a flat disc. Can you connect all of this? This is the simplest knowledge flowing inside the abyss. The Mount of Olympus is evidence of oceanic structures that once molded the Martian surface. Before the solar wind began to slowly spin, fire from the penumbra penetrated through the rim, causing lightning to strike in the region of Cydonia, crossing a light pattern, putting me under insomnia.
I'm a shining star. Beam light from out far. Hurricane, whirlwind, cyclones are full.
Hazardous math, the last dragon. The rebel and grim provides a spark to light the day, and divide the dark.
I stumble outside the layers of the solar system to an exotic world, the constellation Pegasus. 59 years from the ground of the earth. The heat on this planet keeps on getting worse. The first thing I find is the face of the sun. This one is different from where I came from. It takes me 4 days to do a complete orbit. In the meantime, I'ma just paint a portrait. The three context, I detect my own light. Step upon the mic and levitate magnetite. Every sun in the sky is known to be a star. The knowledge inside the eyes of Horus Ra. Where does the earth fit in the green context? Complex organisms flowing with the rhythm. 59 light years from the dwarf planet Pluto. Our location is at the constellation of Virgo. Chaotic information, I shake the foundation with natural selection of the planet's formation. Like nature, battling to make a sacrifice. My energy is twice higher than a roll of dice. After hacking NASA and reading the archives, 200 worlds lie in front of my eyes. I ponder upon the landscape of the dwelling. The next day I wake up and I find myself yelling in a semi. 6,000 my power wind. HD 189-733 is the scientific name of where they place me. Tidally locked by the force of gravity, rotating in a flame at 1,000 degrees. I begin to travel at the speed of a jet stream. In perpetual darkness, life is passing me. It's like watching one of those disaster movies. Feel the mist on my cell as the storm gets wild. The eccentric giants where I find myself now. Crazy orbits moving inside a vortex. Cosmic concepts, relative to agnostics. The remnants of an exotic stellar star. Rapidly spinning defined as a pulsar. Exploding gases of a neuron reaction. Radiate till I burn your tissue to ashes. From HD 8606, I take a comet to Lisa 436. 30 light years from the constellation of Leo. Now I get fake limbs like a black widow. Water molecules exhaling through my gills. Standing still like an eel, aquatic fumes. The density is crushing my bones to fragments. While 2016 is giving you pure blackness. Whoa! Ancient astronauts, Imperial Skillz Empera, Si-Klon, the storm of the flying serpent, the green context.
That was too easy. What's the problem? Where's your concentration? He crosses everyone's mind at least once. The wish to return to an ordinary life.
Even if that life was just an illusion?
I wanted to know the truth. But I don't care about the truth anymore.
But we can't go back. We know the truth now.
The choice isn't that hard. Come with me.
You can forget about it. I won't look away from the truth. I can't.
That's too bad. I'm sorry.
It's the return of the white-skinned demon with dark internals. Step in any cipher infinite jumping and sparking verbal. Your sergeant colonel, any man on your battle fleet gets decapitated in seconds for trying to battle me. It's like comparing a staff to a toothpick or a pocket knife to my katana to elusive, abusive, like your step pop off wild turkey. I murder any man on this earth for trying to hurt me. Earth him, put him 6 feet beneath the surface. A million gigabytes of light shine through my verses. Ultraviolet, chaotic, demonic, on time with the rhyming. Phenomenal, I'm in battle mode when I'm holding the iron. The best author, murder your life like Ben Parker. When I'm burning this mic, it gets darker. Blackness soaks your vision, you hear death approaching. Inch by inch as your eyes start closing.
Thoughts kill like radiation. Manifesting only actual facts. Life is reality. Reality is like that which is beyond 360 degrees is an illusion.
Each person, every physical object from the perspective of eternity is like the Brahma meditation of yoga, uniting with the fourth density, encrypted in a self-identity that computes an eternal loop. As I put on my spacesuit made from the flesh of man, I reprogram the esoteric alien that I really am, entangled in my enigma, permanently damaging the lies of religious dogma with an action of karma. This is not a spiritual force, just an eye for a night that's implanted like a microchip within the human mind. In order to overcome the lesser state of enlightenment, you must enable truth by denying false elements that are constantly fed to you to limit you from your potential. Don't let beliefs and theories deteriorate your mental. It's quite unforgettable how people can think like for granted. One part of the world is suffering, the other side is laughing.
Thoughts kill like radiation. Manifesting only actual facts. Life is reality. Reality is like that which is beyond 360 degrees is an illusion.
In this galaxy, our galaxy is only a speck within this energy. The masses of gravity, universal polarity of motion, expansion, light and blackness that's gliding across the vast interstellar void, held together by the grip of a destroyed star cluster, filled with aggressive thunder that's under the influence of my twin brother, encircling around the broadcasting beams. And towers say can be heard, not seen. From its core, it pumps energy like a heartbeat, sending massive signals to the nuclear elite. Then suddenly a tidal from Canis Major Dwarf tries to combine us with this tremendous force, but it does not matter, cause the energy of Quasi is keeping us together like electric bolts. When you stare into a telescope, it's like a time tunnel. It takes too much time to enter the Earth's rubble, cause the waves of light are traveling quite slow. But to me, life is only a dot under the microscope.
Recognize that the very molecules that make up your body, the atoms that construct the molecules, are traceable to the crucibles that were once the centers of high-mass stars that exploded their chemically rich guts into the galaxy, enriching pristine gas clouds with the chemistry of life.
These are the natural rules that run space and time. If they don't help you survive, then you must be blind. Just ask yourself why you're enslaved in this life, especially when it's a crumb through the alien side. I speak of a dark matter where gamma rays burst and implode until they finally immerse and explode. If you don't start to think by 2013, we shall see the earth bleed with complete stupidity, slithering through the shadows and confusing the mind. Even though it's right knowledge, you still don't feel the vibe. To clearly understand the language of the cosmos, you must spin light like a mysterious black hole, an adaptive optic that rips apart the graphic oasis of magic where dynamics seem to happen. be explained, not even with the mathematics that a scientist must fathom. A primeval atom that's illuminating human origin, that once was a famine of carbon and oxygen. Every molecule is traceable to the planet's core. Every chemical was formed the day that I was born.
So that we're all connected to each other biologically, to the earth chemically, and to the rest of the universe atomically. It's not that we are better than the universe, we're part of the universe. We're in the universe and the universe is in us.
Canibus, Si-Klon, Canibus.
Coil, ready to strike, ready to the left, ready to the right. I got the green light.
Self-examination, practice, patience, like the policy payments of a hospital patient. This is hip-hop's nature. Jermaine is a supervising trainer, barrel roll balls like a swamp gate. 2 seconds later, get ate up by something you can't escape from. The homicidal rhymes that your mind made up. The agoraphobic poet, hip-hop, Mandelbrot, hocus pocus. He's a maniac, you've always known this. I smash mics like they made from graphite. Grab the pattern right while I talk to the lab mic. Stuttering fools mumbling something that means nothing to you. I huff and puff and blow down the booth. They say spit it out, bitch, but don't like the rhymes I come out with. The lyrics are fibromyalgic. Spit like a beast, then I spiritual fast for 2 weeks with a new catalog of beats. The eyeball of Odin, recording every movement and moment, measuring your body temperature and voltage. Third eye growing, the rhyme is a pine cone poem, identified as a thunderstorm.
Go on, look. You see it?
Gold star?
It's actually a nebula wrapped around a dying star. That's what makes it look gold. The Mayans called it Xibalba. It was their underworld, a place that dead souls go to be reborn.
What are you talking about?
Someday soon it will explode, die, and give birth to new stars. How amazing that the Mayans chose a dying star to represent their underworld. All the healthy points of light in the sky. How did they find one that was dying?
Not even science can define who I am. I stand 30 light years in the alignments of the belts of Orion. Literally dying in the pit of the lion. Call me the black sun, the last living Mayan in triple fusion. Giving you confusion, bending all the deep space inside the stratosphere. Practicing a sutra written by the civilizational act. Never less, I practice in the dark side of the gauntlet. My thought process becomes a dimorphism. If you listen, you can hear the metamorphism. A fearsome thought cluster with a rhythm unlike any other. More energy than a strike of thunder. With my brothers Cañero in the shadow, we landed on the earth and became the 3 pharaohs. Built the pyramids on the equator. Now we're stuck in a cycle, reincarnating through time travel.
Si-Klon C, I wait for the illest ciphers to conjure me with martial armory. I appear holding the crown of chief, the ultra-light body, karate with 10 excerpts from holy tablets, marching an army throughout the labyrinth. Behold the gathering, we transport through a metallic ring, laughing at the passing of genes in our locality. A quantum leap escapes the hindrance of gravity. A multi-dimensional morphed anatomy travels the galaxy, collecting tapestry from the divine source. Minds cross and unify the fields of pure thought, emit the holy orbit through the solar sex, lunar and stellar order. Sepultural readings from the risen masters reveal the chapters of the resurrection. The second insurrection is searching into the virgin, emerging from hellish furnaces, turning the pages into winged journeymen. Flooded skies, then return again, exposing eternity from within.
The falling stars are darling right in front of me.
Ultra gamma, the hammer's my energy.
The moonlight trails us, why I inhale the
So controller of the solar microphone holder.
I am the sun's silly nemesis. Anything within the delta mass in my direction shall be turned to pieces of sediments. I leave no remnants, just a bunch of subdivided dust that'll eventually move on to a planet made of complete rust. Every 26 million years I wipe out the face of the earth, but it still finds a way to reconstruct through the laws of rebirth. Since I lurk in the outer limits of the solar galactic scheme, my elliptical patterns are unable to be possibly seen. Through all the vision, every object that keep around in the darkness. As I look into the eyes of Horus, all I see is a flame comet, sending a wave of supersonic stilled in every potential path. I am the last of the coming wrath, so sit back and let me pass. I'm the reverse of all the atoms charging instead of a particle. The archaic astronomical left behind in a sacred chronicle, causing a titanic collision before the birth of the Big Bang. When I slammed into it, I matter forming everything that I am. The falling stars are darling right in front of me.
Ultra gamma, the hammer's my energy.
The moonlight trails us, that's why I inhale the.
So controller of the solar microphone holder.
And for fun, I splinter my opponents through this atom, shatter everything within a radius of even atom. I'm the sign of time, I'm the last spark between dark and light. The reason why your heart is only half a pound and mine is ice. I'm this nice and I'll take your life if you touch this mic. See if I don't take a fucking chunk from your neck and bite. Punch you like the Canis Major, as the traitors burning on a wooden thermos, liquidating hypodermis cancer spray from the comet dust, from the conquering contaminating. And you can't see me like your eyelids start laminating with your iris. Now you can't hear from a black hole, but I'll reappear with a bidding for your black soul. At the pier looking down, waiting for the quarter birds. More to burn, you're not hearing reverb, I just haunt the birds. Ain't the quarter bird, how can I ignore your blood? It's the reason why we fucking battle through this crimson flood.
The falling stars are darling right in front of me.
Ultra gamma, the hammer's my energy.
The moonlight trails us, that's why I inhale the.
So controller of the solar microphone holder.
Instead of 12 constellations, there should be 13. Between Scorpion and Sagittarius, I found the missing link. Using all of this information to achieve luminous ascension, measuring each distance to guide me to my direction. Without latitude and longitude, how can I even extend from proximity to terrace before my lifespan ends? To achieve an excellent travel through an astral dream, I map a calendar in the sky before I let myself leave. As I speak, I quickly drift into a stellar canopy, leaving it almost exactly like it was meant to be. The life and death of a star and the Orion is the reasons right above the supergiant luminous star of RyPa, connecting the nebula, balancing all of its survival. Or Polaris is guiding me to the constellation of Draco, the everlasting cluster of the Quetzalcoatl dragon. Creates a splendid heaven in the astrophysical garden.
I break down improper fractions, cause mathematically they don't exist in my cipher.
I flow once, you feel my reigns of terror.
Looking at the stars, the original man.
I break down improper fractions, cause mathematically they don't exist in my cipher.
I flow once, you feel my reigns of terror.
Looking at the stars, the original man.
Yo, it's Gamma, Behold the mighty stargazer, son, I'm trapped forever up in this dark chamber. Plotting maps that read across the galaxies, travel the rivers that span time with Galilee. From the center of the sun to Orion's belt, I burn hotter than the furnaces where iron melts. 4 swords in armor, more than Ayatollah. My image burn your retina like a supernova. My energy can combust the constellations. I'm like a meteor Earth, my final destination. I stop its rotation, erupt the core next, collect the particle atoms and form a vortex, create a black hole vacuum, kill gravity, and redefine the universal anatomy. Chaos, calamity, insanity reigns. Yo, my tower will forever be known as the Big Bang.
I break down improper fractions, cause mathematically they don't exist in my cipher.
I flow once, you feel my reigns of terror.
Looking at the stars, the original man.
I break down improper fractions, cause mathematically they don't exist in my cipher.
I flow once, you feel my reigns of terror.
Looking at the stars, the original man.
A 200 for tsunami is what I choose to bring. Like human beings taking life to extinction, stealing layers from the atmosphere, making them disappear until silence is all they can hear. Instead of forming hurricanes directly on the equator, I shape a hexagon out of water vapor to sustain a perfect balance on the rings of Saturn. Prometheus and Pandora maintain a perfect pattern on a 6-sided polygon. Understand my dialogue, it's very similar to the way that I talk, flowing on the tempo with the poetic mental. Listen very closely, the drum is my utensil. I swing words faster than a swordsman's sword, and with only my sound I explore another world with mountains and rivers holding weather like rain that were formed by the property of liquid methane.
But that world we show them isn't real.
It doesn't matter.
Well, I'm afraid they'll figure out that we've made up the thing in our heads.
They can't tell the difference. To an artificial mind, all reality is virtual. How do they know that the real world isn't just another simulation? How do you?
Well, I know I'm not dreaming now because I know what it's like being in a dream.
So dreaming lets you know reality exists?
No, just that my mind exists. I don't know about the rest.
I rotate around 60 moons while traveling in a train. The beauty unlike astronomy, mystery of anatomy that lies in DNA from an ancient spaceship found in these places. Interstellar debris and high velocity impacts formed everything with my genetic syntax. A self-sacrifice to become something else, multiplying a species by nothing but itself. Fathoming upon a spiteful constellation, deciphering the heaven inside my space station. I go into a stage of mental idealism, escape to a jet stream exceeding with magnetism. Exotic with the balance, I could slow with thunder. Located on Jupiter outside nature's mother. Strong anti-cyclones make a clock go in reverse, while celestial mechanics make an asteroid burst, leaving nothing in the air, only holographic layers. I can detonate my physical to reach mid-air, so I can stalk he's at a moon that has a cap of ice. The presence of water tells me there might be life inside the cosmic mist. I become consciousness with the force of my fist. I shatter every single myth like a lunar eclipse facing a binary storm. My thoughts bring blood redder than planet Mars. Call it a natural force or vernac without a cause. My mind can erode mountains like Maxwell Mons, storing enough energy to release a spark, breaking through the scientific law, rising the sun in the west and setting it in the east, causing mayhem like an extraterrestrial beast. As I unleash the reversal of the greenhouse effect, I modify the land